I said yes to everything for 30 days. One simple yes pushed me onto a karaoke stage in front of strangers. And that was only day one of a month that completely flipped my life upside down. The very first time I tried this, I was already second-guessing myself. A friend casually asked, "Hey, want to come to the gym with me at 6 a.m. tomorrow?" Normally, I'd laugh, dodge, invent an excuse. But for 30 days, excuses weren't allowed. I took a deep breath, forced a smile, and said, yes. In that moment, the game began. And I had no idea how much those little 3 letters would stretch me. The rules were simple. For 1 month, if it wasn't dangerous or illegal, I had to say yes. Invitations, yes. Opportunities, yes. Random favors, yes. Scary challenges, yes. It sounded fun in theory, like some yes-man comedy. In reality, it quickly became equal parts thrilling, exhausting, and absolutely eye-opening. The first week was pure chaos. Suddenly, my calendar was packed with things I never would have done voluntarily. My coworker invited me to a networking event. I hate those. I usually avoid them like the plague. But now, I had to show up. A group of friends dragged me to karaoke night. The thought of standing on a stage, microphone in hand, made my stomach twist. And yet, there I was, lights shining, voice cracking through some song I barely knew. I was embarrassed, sweating, but then the crowd cheered. And for the first time I thought, maybe the things I dread aren't actually as bad as my imagination makes them. By the second week, the ripple effects started appearing. Normally, I lived in a pretty tight loop, same routines, same meals, same people. But yes was breaking that loop wide open. One yes lunch became meeting new people I never would have crossed paths with. One yes to a colleague's suggestion about presenting at a meeting turned into me standing in front of a group. Terrified but learning my voice actually mattered. The world wasn't shutting me down. The only thing shutting me down before was me. But there were disasters too. I said yes to a late-night spicy food challenge with friends. 10 minutes later, I was on fire, chugging milk, coughing with tears streaming down my face. That night I thought, why do I do this to myself? But even as I laughed through the pain, I realized Diane now had a memory. A story, something far more interesting than another night staring at my phone. Even bad yeses became little badges of storytelling. By the middle of the month, my comfort zone felt foreign. I noticed how often I had lived on autopilot, automatically saying no to things that seemed inconvenient, tiring, strange. I thought I was protecting my time, but really I was starving my own life. Saying yes didn't just give me experiences, it gave me momentum. Every day felt like something unexpected could happen. And that anticipation alone made me feel more alive than the safe routine ever did. Something shifted in week 3. I stopped feeling as socially anxious. Usually, when someone invited me to an event or asked for help, I overthought, what if I look dumb? What if I fail? What if I regret it? Now, with yes on autopilot, the overthinking died. There was no debate. My brain had no choice but to act, and that freed enormous energy. I learned that hesitation is often more exhausting than action itself. Not every yes was fun. I said yes to helping someone move apartments, and ended up carrying boxes up 6 flights of stairs for hours. My back hated me. I said yes to going out 3 nights in a row, and felt groggy and grumpy at work. But here's the wild thing even. Those annoying yeses left me with stronger connections, inside jokes, and weirdly enough, more resilience. Painful moments weren't just painful, they added weight to the story of the month. The biggest surprise of all came when opportunities I never imagined started appearing. Someone asked if I wanted to collaborate on a small creative project. Normally, I'd politely dodge, too busy, too nervous. But this time, yes. That one yes led to new skills, new confidence, and eventually, even new doors opening for work. The butterfly effect stunned me. I realized how many invisible doors I'd been slamming shut over the years with reflex no S. Saying yes unlocked possibility I didn't even know was around me. Psychology supports this too. Novelty rewires the brain. New experiences increase dopamine and plasticity, making you feel sharper, happier, and more alive. No wonder I felt younger, more excited, more alert. My brain was thriving on the constant surprises, and I started to understand why kids look at life with wide eyes. They always saying yes to new things. Somewhere along the way, Adulthood taught me to say no, and for 30 days, I took my child's eyes back. By the end of the month, I was exhausted in the best way. My calendar was a scrapbook of ridiculous events, strange encounters, and moments I never would have scripted. More importantly, my mindset had been rewired. Fear shrank. Opportunities felt bigger. People felt closer. I suddenly trusted myself more because I had proved I could step into the unknown without crumbling. So what happened after saying yes to everything for 30 days? My fear gave up its throne. I realized that by saying no out of habit, I had been choosing safety over growth, comfort over courage, and by flipping that one word, I flipped my path. The world outside didn't magically become different. The magic was me saying yes to it, and that single shift can change everything. So here's my challenge for you. Try it. You don't have to go extreme for 30 days straight like I did, but just once. When you're about to decline something for no real reason, say yes. That one experience might change your whole day. Enough of them might just change your whole life.